What is up, guys? Brandon here, Legacy Group Real Estate Team. We have a seller's video today, and we are talking about contingencies and how they can affect you as a seller and as a home seller. So beware sellers. This is something that does not get talked about very much, and you have to be really careful. Contingencies are something that are a part of life. We're seeing them right now a little bit with the market and what's happening, with what's going on, just because there's a lack of inventory, there's a lack of homes in the market, and you have to be careful. You got to be really careful with what is going on. By the way, it's the first video in our new office we moved in a couple weeks ago, so we're trying it out and working out some kinks, so bear with us. But contingency, this is huge because we're seeing these a lot, like I said, and this is really a big thing. There's two parts to a contingency, really. And there's a lot of the industry that says, hey, once the buyers that, and what this is, so if you're a seller and you have a buyer coming in your home and offering you an offer, and they say, well, it's contingent on us selling our home, that means you have to wait till they sell their home. And now people construe this into different ways. And some people say, well, once I get an offer accepted on this buyer's home, then they're good to go. We can remove the contingency. But that's half the battle, because they still need the funds to close. The lender's not saying, well, you know what, you need to get an accepted offer in your home and then you can sell your home. That's not what they're saying. A lender, when they issue a pre-approval that says you have to have the funds, it means you have to have the funds. It means they have to close on the home and get those funds from that closing that in the home they currently live in. So like you are the seller here, and you have a buyer coming in to your home and saying, hey, great, we want to buy this home, but we need to sell this home in order to buy this home, and we need the money in order to do that. We need the money from here in order to purchase this home. So when you have this, great, someone comes in, another party, and puts an offer on this home, now it's pending. That doesn't mean this party now has the funds to go buy your home and close on your home. That means they're starting the pending process with all their contingencies, with inspection, appraisal, and closing, and getting all that done. So it's a big distinction to make, and there are a lot of sellers that don't know that. I just talked to a seller today, actually. This is why it's on my mind. Your Q&A, the real estate Q&A for this week is this, and it's how do these contingencies work? And like I said, you have to be very careful. You have to understand what you're getting into. There's not right, wrong, or indifferent. You just have to know what you're getting into as a seller. And there are a lot of agents, there are a lot of people that will remove the contingency once there's a pending offer on this home. So, this is your home here, right? So this is, your home here. This is the home that your buyer, your potential buyer, is selling in order to get the funds here to close on your home. So like I said, there are a lot of people that will remove this contingency, but removing the contingency doesn't do anything, right? Because they still need the money. Just because you remove the contingency doesn't mean that they can close on your home now all of a sudden. So if this process falls apart at some point during inspection, appraisal, someone loses their job, heaven forbid, or whatever happens, and they can't close in this home now, the other buyer, so there's like I said, there's another party over here, they have to close in this home. If they can't close, then this falls apart, they don't get the money here, and they can't close on your home. So the contingency really runs the course of the entire transaction. So be very wary. Ask your agents, ask your real estate advisors about this when this is happening to you, because this is super important. They do not have the money yet. They need the money from this buyer to close on here, and they need to take that money and that equity across to your home to be able to purchase your home and close on that home. So I hope that makes sense. Let me know what questions you guys have. I know it is a little bit confusing, but let me know what questions you have, and maybe we can walk through it a little bit. Put your questions in here. I appreciate you guys, your time, your energy, everything, because that's what keeps us doing what we do. So I appreciate you guys a ton, your feedback, and comments, questions, and concerns. Your time and energy is the most important thing you have. So I appreciate you spending with us. And like I said, sellers beware. Know how the contingency works. Know what you're actually getting into. It doesn't matter if because then then you can deal with it appropriately. But like I said, we had someone that didn't understand how the process was working in a past experience, and I told them today kind of how the process really works, and there's kind of two different facets of it, and they were blown away. And it makes a huge difference when you think, oh, we're good as soon as this person gets an accepted offer. No, you're not. You need those funds in order to close. They need the funds in order for them to close on your home. So know the differences. I appreciate you guys, and we'll see you very soon.